Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel, Midval33 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling your current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. A couple of them are flipped over. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, well, you show up, Cancer. You show up. Okay. What you doing today, Cancer? What you got on your agenda today, I'm wondering? Two of Wands on top of the deck. Planning for the future, planning for what you want to do. Okay, putting it together, organizing. Okay. Jumping into it, though. Unfortunately, what you are showing me, Cancer, there is quite a bit of worry and stress here about something. I kind of feel like it is regarding some type of financial endeavor, because you are putting in quite a bit of work and effort, I do see. Now, that being said, you are coming up with some type of idea, so there is a moment of inspiration to kind of complete something regarding possibly work and finances. A cycle does show up closing, but I'm a little curious as to whether or not this is actually truly closing. We'll kind of see, because I do at the same time see that with this closure, it's almost as if like you have this idea, but then it feels like it's just dropped. And that's why I'm like, we'll see, because you're showing me this energy of yes, well then I'm dedicated and committed to figuring out other avenues or possibilities of kind of how to create this sense of stability, financial security, abundance, wealth. Here's the thing. You are considering your options and you do show up very wealthy, having that type of abundance. But you're also kind of sitting with it, kind of resting, recovering from everything you've been going through and experiencing. And what I like here is this grounding that you're doing. It is definitely allowing you to trust yourself and listen to your instincts more. A little curious as to what's going on up here again with this cycle or this closure, if it is closure, but let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers. It's showing up there. It's kind of like knocking on your door, like, okay, something is either one needing to be taken care of or something needs to be done with. It's either going to work or it's not going to work. Let's see. There's a little bit of there's a little bit of an internal conflict regarding this. A little bit. But you don't want to drop it. You don't want to drop it. I laugh because what you're going through and how you're responding to what you're going through it's sort of opposites energy. It's a pendulum swing, as I say. It's a pendulum swing. Stress and fear over here. Well, I don't want to drop this one. I'm going to do this and be a little bit extra fiery and feisty with it. And it's like, okay. I don't want to drop this. There's a fire in this energy. And then you bring back the emotions. Like, okay, contain it, control it. Yeah, there's an idea here, and that's what's crazy is it brings that emotions out of you. It's like this is an idea, but will it kind of take you towards the energy of emotional fulfillment, or will it not? You're hoping it will. You have an idea that it will. Yeah, you're finishing it. I feel like you are. But at the same time, I feel like you've dropped it. I still feel like you've dropped it. Whatever this idea is, you're like, I have an idea, but I'm dropping it. This is a fascinating energy. That energy of fire. This is kind of like saying, Cancer, you can be angry all day long. How do you think you're going to feel tomorrow? You can be pissed off all day long. How do you think you're going to feel tomorrow? Scratch that. How do you think you're going to feel in 2 hours? Maybe an hour. This type of energy, there's definitely a fiery resistance to something here. And everyone knows a car or an engine can only idle in the red or idle hot for so long before, guess what? Clunk, 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 clunk. The car's shot. You need a new car. In the red. In the red. Yeah, you're definitely not wanting to drop this though. You're not. You're not wanting to drop this, but you don't know. You're trying to even find yourself within this situation, and sometimes anger works that way. It's kind of like you get lost in that heat, that fire, that aggression, that irritation or frustration, and then guess what? I can't think straight. I don't even know where my emotions are at, and therefore I'm just kind of taken off with it. Kind of like, what are those called? Those little hot air balloons that you make out of paper origami and a little candle, and it just kind of floats off and just kind of gets carried away with something. But you're definitely trying to figure out where things are going. That's for sure. At the same time, you're trying to figure out what you can kind of do because of it. Yeah, and now I'm looking at you and someone here. It might be between the two of you, but again, it goes back to the energy of considering your options and possibilities of what's going to take you there to where you are emotionally fulfilled and happy and content with how things are going. Like I said, you're showing fire, but you're looking for water. And that's like I said, you be angry all day long. Guess what? You're going to be thirsty. You're going to be thirsty. And you go cold. Okay. Going cold. It's to protect what you have, though. You're wanting to be smart. You're wanting to be smart. I don't even say that. Smart. You're wanting to be smart with your finances. You want to be smart with your resources. You want to be smart with your time and energy. The question is, though, I'm a little curious as to still what's going on. There's the plannings. Yes. Nice, nice. Take some time. Ground yourself and center. Yes. I like this because that is a controlled fire. That's a controlled fire. That's saying, okay, let me put all this fire and all this heat and energy into plans for my future. Yeah, I like this. Of course, everyone's got a vent every once in a while, but I like that. I like that. I like that. Trusting yourself will lead to the truth. And this is this is a nice energy of, okay, let me kind of sit back. Let me see what I see. Let me not be up in my head, be up in my emotions, be in the fire of the frustration. Let me just kind of sit back, listen to myself, listen to what my instincts are telling me, and that'll kind of guide me towards the truth and clarity. I like this energy. It's definitely a matter of trusting one's gut, trusting one's instinct, and not kind of being carried away by emotions or thoughts or, energies regarding situations or circumstances. Goodbye.